A man in Cyprus gets to meet his hero.
We caught up with them at their reunion after the security guard at Memorial Hermann helped save his life.
And I'm glad I was there for you.
Yeah, I still don't know what to say. Thank you so much.
Anytime.
It all started right here in this parking lot on the Cyprus campus of Memorial Hermann on January 7th.
I was pulling into work and I started having some chest pain and not feeling very well. And so as I pulled into my parking spot, I was wondering maybe this will go away. And so I got out and I had to get something out of the back of my car. And so I opened the hatch and at that point I started losing consciousness, and so I kind of collapsed into the back of my SUV. And so I think part of my body was still out of my car and the rest of me was inside.
Security officer Puneet Dillon was patrolling the parking lot when he witnessed the unusual sight.
But as I keep coming closer to the car, I realized that there was no movement of because his feet, knees below, were outside the car. And I step out of the car and I look at him and I find that he's almost in a semi-unconscious state and has some saliva on the left side of his mouth. That immediately got me concerned. And the first thing I did was to check his chest, touched his chest to see if he was breathing or would have commenced the CPR straight away. And he was breathing. And then the next question I asked him, "Sir, if you're okay," he didn't answer.
Sam was able to mutter the word chest and remembers wanting to survive to make it home to his precious family. But he had his doubts.
As I was laying there, I didn't know if I was going to make it much longer.
But Officer Dillon jumped into action.
I immediately radioed my supervisor, told her that we have a gentleman who's passed down in the car and needs medical attention immediately.
Even though they were in the hospital parking lot, it took paramedics to safely deliver Sam around the building to the emergency room.
The paramedics got into action. They put him on the stretcher, took him inside the ambulance. And after doing the initial EKG, the paramedic informed us that he was undergoing a heart attack. And they were able to evacuate him immediately to our emergency department.
Then a medical team was ready to take the next step to save Sam's life.
Dr. Tawar, my cardiologist, he went in and put a couple of stents in, and I think they put a device called an Impella. I'm hoping I'm saying that right. And I think that got me out of trouble. And then within, I would say an hour or two, I was in the ICU stabilized.
His surgeon did use an Impella, the world's smallest heart pump, to maintain his blood flow during the stent placement. Sam can't be more thankful for his team of lifesavers at Memorial Hermann.
What could have happened and what might have happened to me had Officer Dillon not paid attention. And so one of the things that I took away from this was, God, just one small thing, which is one act of paying attention to something that maybe doesn't look right or doesn't feel right, saved my life and kept me with my family and my kids and my wife. And so I'm going to be forever grateful to Officer Dillon for paying attention.
Oh, what a relief. And the officer told me he was trained at Memorial Hermann about what to do in any kind of bizarre situation like that might take place in that parking lot or anywhere in the hospital. But you just don't think when you're in a hospital parking lot, it's going to be the security guard doing the life saving, right? Like, he really made a big difference in saving him.
And he was just so keen on picking up that he was slumped over and knew he had to jump in and help right away.
It really made a big difference.
Story.
Yeah, glad he's okay.
Thanks, Melissa.